Alright guys, today's video, we are going to repair that roof over there on that shed because it's rotten on the top. I know we did a video in the past about this shed, but this shed here was built in 2004 where there used to be a lot of subdivisions around here, and my dad had made friends with the different people from the developments, and he asked if he can use their scrap wood. That shed over there too was made all from scraps from houses, and I know we did a repair, and you can see where that silver thing is. That had rotted out, so we bought particle board, and it happened to come with that shiny solar thing on it. But as you can see, the interior is solid. I mean, the frame of this is a solid, and it's just about taking care. Like this here would probably have to be replaced, and that there will probably have to be replaced, and I might do that at the same time that I have this roof off, and it looks like up there might have to. So we've been piecing this back together little by little to save it, and then you can see this whole section was replaced here. But it's been a sturdy shed, and it's been holding up, and it's been good. But it just shows you, when you have the skills of construction, that you can build anything with any pieces. And this is the problem that we're having, is that this is 2-ply, and it's got wet over the time, and this is literally, you can hardly see it, but anyway, it's literally rotting. So before this gets any worse, I am definitely gonna replace it. So I went and I got 2 particle boards. Only bad thing about particle boards is when they get wet over time as well, they rot faster. So what I'm going to do is, I have a bunch of paint that's left over, and I'm just going to paint this first before we put it on top, and then we're going to have to tear that down, and then I'm going to look, because I'll probably be able to get to those pieces over there and then fix those pieces while I'm there. So let's get to it. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna hit this, and then whatever it doesn't come up, I'm gonna crowbar it so I can flip that over onto here, and then when I bang this up, this should slide out towards me, and then the only thing that's gonna be left is the frame. Painted both sides. A lot of people are gonna say, why are you using particle board? Why are you painting it? This is like 23, 24 a piece. Trying to save money. That's why I'm using whatever paints I have, whatever woods, leftover nails that I've kept. Like I said, this shed was put together in pieces. I don't know if I'm gonna fix that one area yet until I get the roof off there. But the reason I paint it is because I just want to make sure the water doesn't rot it, give it that extra. And I know some people say, well, you can buy this, you can buy that. Well, I'm trying to save money. BB's repainting the chair, but I'm trying to save some money on there, but still give it. This thing has, like I said, been here since 2004. It's been through many hurricanes, and it's no reason to either knock this down or to spend a lot of money into it, because it's out in the nature. All right, like BB says, this is 20 years old, this shed, and the frame is still solid. The other shed is solid, ain't nothing. Because he used those things which on this section here, there was none. That's why this rotted quicker. But we seen some plastic gutters for $6. We might put them on here. Just all depends how, like I said, I get this up and looking. I know he does have some shingles. Shingles are like $45, and you ain't doing this whole roof for 2 packs of shingles. This can be a shoot 1, 6, 12. Man, you could be almost looking like 12 cases here. But I know he got some lying around over there, and there might be some at the other house. But nope, it's coming off. Now I'm gonna push this off this way, where I got helps to get underneath there and then to pry it up there, because it looks like he had it in 4 pieces. And that's how he had it in 4 pieces up there. And then it overlapped the center here. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm definitely gonna do it the better way. But it's coming apart. All right, me and BB got that up. Again, I'm not a builder, I'm a mechanic. Found some nails. I'm gonna nail them up. And all I'm gonna do there is just take off these yellow things and use them. And then we went and found some of that at my parents' property. So whatever we have there, and I think they have one more stack, and if we have to, we really don't care about the color, but it's coming along. Now me and BB are gonna get up there and nail this sucker down. All right, we got the roof up. The next step, I bought 2 pieces there so I can run along there so no water goes down there. I cut a piece from the old one. Luckily I had this. A friend gave it to me many 10+ years ago for a car, but what I'm gonna do is put the silicone in the back part of that, push it there so it seals, and then nail. And then I'm gonna I bought some thing that goes over here, and I'm gonna trim it around there. So those are the 2 steps I'm gonna do. Alrighty, there it is. I had to use some from the old one again. I ain't trying to spend money. I had to use that. Worked out perfect, but there it goes. And again, I don't care what anyone says. This is just a back porch, and I did it. Now I'm gonna put the black paper on. There's a roll that was at my dad's other property. Hopefully that should be enough. It looks like I have to remove this piece. And then this here you start from the bottom to the top because you want it to overlap. Because if you do it from the top to the bottom, the overlap will go under, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, I got the tar paper. You see how that's why you start from the bottom, because when the rain, if it happens to leak through the shingle, it'll run down, and the water, now if I was to put this paper on top of there, if that happened to leak, the water would run underneath. So just always remember that any project you do, and I don't really care how that looks. Again, I'm doing this, all right, this is how it looks. Now the tar paper, as you can see, I have it overlapped, because when the rain, if it happens to leak on that thing, the rain comes down. I don't really care about that, because when I push that up in there, and I want that to stay there anyway. Again, I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for looks. There's the shingle. Again, you start with the shingle from the bottom to the top. But it's coming along good. It's coming along real good. BB can't do nothing because she's got toe injuries, toenails removed, and she doesn't have her wrist thing on.
Nope. Well, it's getting hot. And every time I put it on when it's warm out, it gets itchy, 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 itchy.
Yeah. So next will be the shingles. All right. A couple things I did learn was I kind of noticed that the paper was showing here. So when I looked at the other roof, I noticed that what they did is they cut this in half. They used this black piece. So you have to lay that strip first. One little strip. Because the square pieces that you save, like I have over there, that's what goes across there. Another thing I learned too is that as the sun is hitting, it's getting hotter up here, and these tiles are getting hot. I'm in shorts. I'm sitting down doing this. Now I know why roofers stand up and they wear pants. But this does get hot. Yeah, and unfortunately, if you have no shade and you got to work in the sun, that's what you got to do. And I give mad respect to the roofers. I give them respect. Because like I said, this roof is getting hot. It's already 91 degrees and it's only 10, and it's just going to get hotter. All right, just wanted to show you how I'm doing it. Again, you start from the bottom up. Edges are coming in good. Not worried about none of that because like I said, this is a shed. And this is underneath there. So when it rains, it's not going to go there. But, ooh, there's a bee. Okay, this is a shed. And again, this is coming out good for some used tiles, used paper, used nails on a shed. All right, this is what I was telling you. That first row, you got to cut the things off here. And that first row has to be that. Right there, okay? Then you start laying the tile. I did do an oopsie, but you gotta remember, these tiles have been sitting on the other property for 20 years, but this was supposed to come off. Again, I'm not, of course, this one makes me look bad because it all comes off. The other ones were just ripping in between. But this has to come off. I did not do it on the other side. Again, I'm not a roofer. This is my first time doing it. Lesson learned. Not like I'll be doing any more roofs, but okay, do this side and then we're done. Hey guys, as I got drone footage right now, I got my drone flying over the other roof, and I've noticed that they don't have nails. Somehow they must be underneath there. And they've cut them longer when they laid them down. Now my version, of course, is my center didn't come out right there. I don't know why. But that's how I'm getting them. Even though this is showing, I don't care, because again, this is just a roof. And as I pan the drone footage over, and you can see nails there. I mean, I just want to make sure. I mean, like I said, I don't care. If anyone sees this, all I know is done. Thank you, my helper. All right, there it is. That sucker seal. And again, I like it. Baby, looks good. Thank God it almost matches the same thing. So yeah, we spent 25 each on the wood. Yeah, 12. So we probably spent about 60 bucks. Everything else was used. Had, yeah. Everything else was used and we already had. So like I said, as long as that holds up till I pass away, that's all that counts. The other thing, I will say one thing. If I was lighter and not heavy, it'd be easier. Being heavy makes it a little bit difficult, especially being a smaller roof up there. Wear pants. Yeah. Wear pants. Don't wear shorts. Don't do it. I mean, I'm so used to doing everything in shorts. Roofing is not one of them. I give respect out to the roofers. Yes, definitely. That's a job. That's a job. Now, as far as anyone can do that, I think someone with basic skills can do that. Yeah. But it takes a real roofer to be out there every day, 30 days, years, whatever.
In this heat.
Yeah, they have it.
bless 'em.
I mean, thank God we had a little overcast, and then the sun started coming out. This took about a week to do. I took my time.
Yeah.
And because, like I said, when I put that first thing on there and that was hot, I gave up. And I got out here real early before the sun started touching that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, that's the difference between me and a roofer. The roofer, he wouldn't care. He'd be out there and knock it out and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
but they're used to the heat and everything too.
right.
so-
But I'm just saying, like, you know, like a
Right.
roofer, he would have knocked it out in one day. This
Yeah.
is easily a one-day job. Maybe two. Maybe two.
If you did roofing for a living, you could probably knock it out in a day.
I mean, it just all depends how many hours you want to spend on it. If
Yeah.
you just want to spend 8 hours on it, it could be 2. If you want to spend 12, 14, you know, from sun up to sundown, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So,
Until the next video, everybody take care. Take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. See ya.